Hello, everybody. I'm Loquid. You are you. At least I would hope so. And this is Aurora 4X. You're listening to Endless Space Soundtrack. When we last left off, we were examining Temple Turtle. Trying to check out how many minerals we had left and how long it was going to take to strip the lots of that uranium off. 7 years. That's too long. But we really don't have much of a choice because Earth does not have the minerals to build us more 49ers. I'm trying to think. They were the Raven class, weren't they? I think. Yeah, Raven Mark IIs. We can't even reclass to the Raven Mark IIs. We are so mineral deprived right now, it's not even a joke. My mouse is just acting up like crazy. I need to buy a new mouse. Right, what would it take to refit to the Raven? No, I need this. Retool. It would take uranium, 600 uranium and 600 neutronium, and we are flat out of neutronium, so we cannot do that even if we wanted to. We also have two runabouts stranded in ZE Proxima Centauri out here, a whole 50 billion kilometers, 40 and 25, from the Stargate because they ran out of fuel. So that is one of the reasons we are trying to pound out the research for our plasma core antimatter power plants and then later drives and the current lesser technology of gas core antimatter drives. Those will be done in 2029, and those will be done in probably 2250, maybe, if we're lucky. So it's going to be quite a while before we can get the plasma core drives done where we want them. We are currently trying to build up our mining colonies here in AA Washington and AC Washington, so that our colonies over here can actually start producing stuff, or we could send stuff back to Earth. Alright, we've also got this ground force training facility over here because AC Washington is, well, they're rather pissy. They want some protection and we can't give it to them. So in a desperate attempt to do this, I'm building a ground force training facility, and then I'm going to train some ground units when the time comes, and hopefully that will help. Meanwhile, AC Washington civilian mining continues to expand. Are there any here that we can purchase that we have not done so? Yes, there's one right there. And that's it. What about those? Yep, that one. Halley's Comet. Civilian mining on Halley's Comet because there's 118,000 corundum. Oh, that's crazy. So really, we're just kind of ticking along, letting some time pass, get some research done, get some mining done as best as possible. And speaking of, we've got the neutronium crunch going on here. What do we see? Does Sol have any neutronium? They've got 100,000 out here on Newsman. What is Newsman? Is that a planetoid? Is that an asteroid? I really don't know our solar system's planets well enough. It's probably a moon. Mouse keeps twitching out and moving when I'm not wanting it to move. Where is Newsman? I likely passed it up about an hour ago. I can't search. Ah, this is so painful. Can't search, can't sort. Let's see, you know what, we can come in here to options. Has minerals. Show of minerals. That will shrink it down tremendously. There it is. It's a comet. Okay, that I know where the 49ers are going next in that case. Automated mines continue to be produced on Earth. Minerals continue to be exhausted by the civilians' relentless mining of these asteroids and other other celestial bodies in our solar systems. Our stratotankers out here are still on Uranus, sucking up thorium for fuel. Alright, let's come up here. Are they built? Hey, they've got some built. Alright, so let's train some ground units here. Ground unit training, okay. Let's train some garrisons. Now, for each facility that you build, you can build one unit. So we've got technically 1.59 ground force training facilities, so it's only going to let us train one unit. However, once it reaches 2, we'll be able to train a second unit. 8.34. So they're a bit unique in that aspect. 30 inactive labs on Earth. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The drive technology was completed. No, it was not. We just had someone die, that's all. Oh my god! No! Oh, that leaves 30 more labs for this guy. Actually, no. 0 labs. My apologies. So yeah, we had someone die, probably. Inactive lab, inactive lab, inactive lab. Yeah, I've got deaths and stuff turned off, so we're not going to find out what happened to him, because I'm not going to go digging for it. And our auto turns aren't working because these ships are out of fuel, and it's not gonna stop yelling at us ever, because they have no conditions, they have no moves, but they're completely out of fuel, so they're just gonna keep yelling at us. We don't have any ships that have a large enough capacity that can make it out there and back, because of the simple fact that we've got this huge nebula right here in this empty system, ZC New York. And we don't even have any explorers. The runabouts were our explorers, so we can't... well, we'd still have the NX Columbia. She's in overhaul for God only knows how much longer. I believe it's turning the maintenance clock back. 26.44. its maintenance clock is actually going up. So let's abandon this overhaul. Needs 29 hours. Or is that 29 days? I don't know. Either way, it's out of overfit or refit. So the crew has fresh morale. They have 0 time on their clock. We can't overhaul for some reason. In fact, I think it's because I have overhaul turned off. Yes, overhauls are turned off. However, because the maintenance clock is already turned up, it's going to penalize it and probably going to keep going up. So, whatever. So, let's take a look here. Do we have any unexploreds? Yes, we do have some unexploreds. However, what I want to do is I want to come out to ZB Washington and see if I can find a way around. But that's... yeah, nah, I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm gonna go down C. We've got a chain to go down here, so we've got jump point 3. And let's move there. We've also got the precursors. Don't forget that. We got the precursors over here in BE Washington that we're going to have to take care of at some point. Because they killed two enterprises. They killed Jonathan Archer and they killed somebody else. So, you know, it's just only natural that we're going to want to go back and murderize them, but it's going to take time. Time! Many, many years. Alright, what did we get? Aha! Lumen 16A! Yes! Alright, now I want to discuss what is going on here. We weren't actually bugged. All those episodes ago, I'm starting to say months. Let's move this to right about there. Line it up. Save position. Yes. Okay, the reason why we were getting ZA Washington, ZB Washington, AA Washington, and so forth and so on and so on and so on, is because I foolishly had this checkbox right here deselected. Use known star systems. If this is deselected, it's going to use your naming convention settings that you decided to follow in the very beginning when you set up your race. The moment I told it to use known star systems, it starts using Lumen 16A, Wolf 359, Wolf 265, and so forth and so on and so on and so forth, which is fantastic because I was just being stupid. The game wasn't bugged, it wasn't broke, it was just me being a really dopey dumbass. So we need to rename the system to CA. I believe they get named like that. Yes. So we have our C chain now. There we go. We got A, B, C, and it's fantastic. Alright, so the Columbia NX has 5 gravitational sensors and 5 geological sensors. So we're going to tell her to survey nearest survey point. And if there's any aliens in this system, because of the simple fact that she does not have a jump drive. Yeah, she just has standard engines. She'll be stuck, and she will die. So we're just going to tell her to move. Oh, Bolshevik. There's plenty of survey locations in this system. I want it to do nearest survey location, not next 5 survey locations. There we go. Should start moving now. Actually, she's surveying location number 2, which is where she was presently at. Alright, let's see if we get any destinations. We're pushing outward, we're pushing onward. We also need to keep an eye on temperature here for the next 4.2 years. Alright, how many actual... There's nothing in this system. It's a dead, empty system. Oh my gosh. Okay, labels. Add new label. Drag this here. This is truly getting annoying. All the empty systems and dead systems and crappy systems. However, you know, the further out you go, the more minerals you'll find. It's straight up a binary with nothing in it. How often do you see that? Now that I think about it, probably pretty damn often. In the stellar grand scheme of things. So we can bring Prometheus into this system and build a jump gate on the jump point. Because there's no hostility here. There's no chance of any hostility being here. Because there's no planets for them to sit at. No planets for them to hide at. "12 days. Come on, Prometheus, get it done!" There we go. Prometheus got it done. We got a jump point back to Sol. Although we have not found any further jump points as of yet. Got a lot of little fleet ships dying. Bentley large field to load installations on Earth. That's been popping up. What do they failing to load? Automated mines. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we will just... We have 15 automated mines to supply, and we don't have any automated mines. That's why they're bitching. So we have to cancel that for now. Let's check out what we got going on down here. These are civilian mining colonies. Make sure these are still all pointed to where we want them. Okay. Okay. This guy doesn't have a mass driver yet. Neither does he, but he does. Dion, they still have their mass driver. What we need to do is demand more mining facilities here. That will severely speed up everything. Because they've got 500,000 uranium. The faster we can get that off there, the better off and more mines, automated mines, we'll actually be able to build on Earth. So we need to get that. So much going on. So much to keep track of. It's amazing how any real megalomaniac, universal galactic dominator can keep everything straight. It truly is amazing. I would never be able to do it in real life. You know, I would seriously have to yell at people, you know, and have a cabinet of competent people. At least, you know, I like to think competent people. Alright, so we got 3 ground unit training facilities ready. We still got 6.6 more to go. We got some military people here, and as you can see, I got the hiccups. Let's actually pop it up here. It's easier to read. Event Horizon out of fuel. Event Horizon out of fuel. Unrest is rising in AC Washington Moon 3 because population. Unrest is rising in Moon 5 because population believes the central government is not providing sufficient military protection. Unrest increased by 2.0825%. 2%. Now, the next line. Ground forces on AC Washington A2 Moon 5 have reduced the unrest level to 0. So one garrison unit is enough to reduce it by 2% minimum. Possibly more. So we're going to build extras. And let's see, do we have anybody? Yeah, we've got the Willies. Let's send the Willies out to AC Washington 2, right? Yeah, A2 Moon 5. Let's send him here. That way he can load a ground unit. And we're going to load the garrison battalion. And then we're going to unload it here. And then we're going to go back. Holy cow, he completed those orders quick. Now if we look at this, AC Moon 3, the ground forces have reduced the unrest by 2.4%, and we have more units here, so they reduced it by 2.085%. Now if we come in here and look at this, what we're actually paying attention to right here is this. This is what they have reduced. This is what they're actually increasing just by being there. Now, ground units, so they actually, wow. That ground unit pulled double duty. That's kind of funny. Now, if you look, 2.8%. So they're increasing it by 2.5% per. However, it's lowering by 2.4%. So it's going to take a while to actually go up back to 100%. And because they're at this political stability modifier, all of this stuff in here, all their production and their speed and their wealth creation and trade creation and all that other stuff is just destroyed. It's demolished. They have no trade power. They have no construction power. They have no live on their own kind of power. How's Temple Turtle doing? 2.5 years left. That's fine. So let's actually keep an eye on this while we keep an eye on CA Luman. Ooh, we've got an unexplored jump point. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Getting some done. Build a jump gate. Build a jump gate. Build a jump gate. Prometheus. Alright, it's done. We have not discovered any more. We've got 4 more chances for another jump point in this system. I'm actually really hoping for another one or... Well, I prefer my spidering to happen 3 to 4 systems out from my home system. However, it is still nice to have the options close to home. Although what I'd like to see in these systems is a crap ton of planets and asteroids and all sorts of stuff to actually explore. Let's keep an eye on this while he transits. What did we find? Ooh, 108 asteroids, 8 moons, 1 gas giant, and 12 planets to explore. This is a relatively tightly knit system. It's only 7 billion... No, 70 million kilometers. Or is that 60? I don't know. Ah! Okay, yeah, it's definitely not billion. And we're in Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri Prime, even. Nice! So yeah, it's 67 million kilometers. Yes, yes. Now let's take a look at the system itself. It is a binary. This is a well-known, well, maybe not well-known, but it is a known fact that Alpha Centauri is a binary, possibly even a trinary system. It depends on who you talk to and how many cups of coffee they had that day. Lots of asteroids here, a couple of comets, that's good. One terrestrial planet, although it's not really habitable. This one has a very habitable celestial planet. Ooh, Alpha Centauri B4. We are going to go survey that one right away. Definitely go survey that. Geological survey. There we go. Now we can clear defaults. And then after that, till it nears bodies. I'm anxious to find out what is there. Really anxious. Alpha Centauri is like, when you're a kid, at least when I was a kid, that Alpha Centauri was like the big hype. It still is. You know, oh my God, and that would be why. Oh, that's wow. All right, I'll take it. Okay, that's not working right. But anyway, as I was saying, Alpha Centauri is like the first solar system you learn about, other than our own, that is, as a place that could possibly harbor real, honest-to-goodness life because of the Goldilocks zone. And if you don't know what the Goldilocks zone is, that is basically the ideal conditions for life to exist. You know, for microscopic microbial life to exist, to then further, you know, blossom out and create more life and more life and more life and so forth and so on, until you get into things such as plants, animals, mammals, reptiles, birds, human beings. It's, you know, because it's not too hot, so it doesn't burn everything to a crisp, and it's not too cold, so it doesn't freeze everything to solid chunks of matter. So it's that Goldilocks zone. It's perfect. It's just right. And we've got one. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, I want to come... Yes, I want to come here. And I want to come here, and I want to come here, and I want to create... colony! Bam! Now let's come here. Let's close it out, then reopen it, and then redrag it over here, and let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Excuse me. Okay, it is going to need terraformed. It has absolutely no atmosphere. However, look at those minerals! We just need verdanite, corundium, and galisite. And we've got 108 asteroids, 8 moons, a gas giant, and 11 other rocky planets to get it. So I have a feeling this is going to be a fantastic system. Let's come in here. Come into labels, add new label, put a big old F. No. F, colony, and then move that right on top of Alpha Centauri, because we can't exactly send stuff there until we know if it's going to be worth it. And that's going to do it, folks, for this episode. We finally got into a system that wasn't named after a United States city. How awesome is that? And it's a nice, small little system. All of 100 million meters from the planet, or from the sun. So yeah, like I said, the Goldilocks zone. And look at that, 11 million duranium, 7 million neutronium, 5 million carbamide, 4 million tritanium, 4 million boromide, 3 million mercasium, no verdanite, 1.5 million thorium so we can produce fuel on the planet itself, uridium, 3.6 million, and no corundium and galisite. But it is still a fantastic planet because thorium is at a 0.9 and duranium is at a 0.6, so we'll be able to mine that stuff pretty good. But anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to please hit that like button down below. It gives me positive feedback, lets me know you're enjoying what you're seeing and hearing, despite the lack of action in this particular game. But hey, we're having good conversation, right? Also, feel free to hit that thumbs down button if you don't like Alpha Centauri. And if you don't like Alpha Centauri, you are truly a troll. Also, leave a comment down below if you would like to have a solar system, a colony, a ship line, a captain, a governor, anything that can be named in the system named after you, I will do so. Also, lastly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not done so previously, so you know when the next videos are coming out. Until next time, I'm Loquid, you have been you, and this has been Aurora 4X. Peace out, everybody.